on a farm. Sort of a farm. It's farmland. There's no barn or house, so it's not technically a farm yet, but it'll be a farm at some point, probably maybe in the future. But I was out there with friends and family. We had our RVs and we had a lot of fun. But what we didn't have was a really good internet connection, which means I couldn't stream anything. But I did play Lord of the Rings Online. I'll be a son of a gun if it didn't work over my phone. Hotspotting my phone. AT&T hotspotted, and it worked good enough to play the game. So what I was doing while I was out there, amongst other things, there was a whole lot of work going on trying to fix up the farm and doing some vacationing rest type stuff. But what I was also doing in my spare time when I could find it, you guessed it, playing Lord of the Rings Online, in particular playing this guy right here. This is Lorrek, my Hobbit champion. I started him right before I went on vacation, and while I was on vacation, I basically worked on getting him leveled up because I wanted to get him to 45 so that he could get his LI, that's his legendary item, and get into Mines of Moria so that I would be able to do this very challenge that I'm working on here. That brings us into this video. So, with that said, welcome back everybody, this is Ferone the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. And in this video, we're going to see just how far we can go in the reward track by simply playing an at-level Hobbit champion through the expansion Mines of Moria. That's right. He is in Mines of Moria, and we're going to see just how far we can push this reward track. Why are we doing this? Because there's been a lot of discussion. Been a lot of discussion on the forums about the reward track and how hard it is to finish the reward track in time before the season ends and the new reward track comes out. And somebody mentioned that all they do is create a character, get it up to level, and then whenever the reward track changes to the new season and you get a new reward track, they just play one of their characters that they've got sitting at 45 or whatever it is, minimum, to go to Mines of Moria. And by simply playing through the expansion, they finish the whole reward track. That is the claim out there, and that is what we're taking this challenge on to see just how true it is. This is super loud in my headphones. I should point out that while I was on the farm, I was on a little bitty notebook. Oh my god, that's loud. Let's see, combat sound. Let's see if that works better. Point I was trying to get to is that for some reason, whenever you change settings on a different computer, like your laptop as opposed to your desktop computer. By the way, welcome Willy Billy Silly. It's been just a moment since we've spoken. When you make those changes and you go back to your other computer, like I was out there on the farm on my notebook computer, I changed all the UI, the display settings, everything, changed it all. I came back home, got on my desktop computer, loaded up, and I'm like, what the hell? It actually saves that between all of the different places. That blew my mind. I did not expect that at all. It's a good thing and a bad thing all at the same time, because you can make changes that will be good across, multiple computers, but other things like the display setting, like the resolution and all that, well, that screws up when you go to a different computer that doesn't have the same resolution qualities of the other one. So I had to spend some time today setting this all back up, my UI and everything, to work on this computer. That was rather annoying. Thing I was going to point out, by the way, is if you hold down Shift and hit I, that brings up your reward track. We are currently on reward track 11. There's 2 months and 5 days left in this reward track. I think they're 3 months per. I think that's how it works. Just by playing, I got his LI and went out there, and you have to do the thing that leads up to it. Shows you what happened to Moria back in the day. It's a little, what do they call those? Session play. And then after that, you get access to the legendary reward track. So since then, by playing a little bit of Moria, I haven't done a whole lot of Moria. Let me show you the map. We are currently right over here, the Delvin View. I came in and I did the starting area, and which takes you through a little bit of here, and then over here Delvin View, which has been having me do quests all throughout this area. Doing that, When I first came in here, it was setting in at number 2, level 2 on the reward track. Doing all of that content got me to about halfway through level 8. So you're caught up to where we are and how we got here. And we will keep an eye on the reward track and see just how far we get through this reward track. There's 100 levels in every reward track. 101, actually. We will see just how far we get by simply playing through Mines of Moria. That is our challenge, and that is what we're doing. And by the way, the current... Let me get this set up here. There we are. Oh, did it do that as well? Man, they changed everything in here. Options, audio. Whenever I clicked out of the game, my sound went off. Focus, lost behavior, persist sound. Man, this is bizarre how it changed everything. So when I go up here now, good. It's working correctly. Let's go over to the store. A couple things to point out over here before we get started. That's rather annoying. It's downloading stuff in the background and it's popping up little notices to let me know that it's downloading stuff. Thank you, Windows. I didn't know that you ever did that or anything. Our code this week is must go faster. Put in must go faster out there and you'll get a coupon. Did I already use it elsewhere? I must have used it already. That's odd. I don't remember using it. At any rate, what it gives you is 5 combat run speed accelerators. That's messed up as well. Wow, why is everything jacked up? If I used it before, then it's over here somewhere. There it is. Okay, right there. That's what you get. 5 combat run speed boost for putting in must go faster, I believe was the code. Must go faster. Put it right there. Yes, must go faster. All capital letters, by the way. Other thing to point out, I get asked all the time where I got the cool looking staff and the weapon aura that's on it. And I've told people it is the Rakish Patrons coffer, and they have brought it back. It is available right now to buy with Lotro points, and it only has 7 days left on it, and it's on sale, 35% off. Go check this out. This is what you want. You want the Rakish Charmer's weapon aura, and you want the Rakish Charmer's ceremonial runestone, not runestone, there it is, Rakish Charmer's ceremonial staff. Those are the 2 items everybody asks me about all the time. Let me see if that's available in the cheaper version. There's only 2, isn't there? Patrons Enhanced. There's the staff, and there's the weapon aura. So yeah, you could get the cheaper version for 3,247 Lotro points right now. It is one of the better, if not best, coffers that they sell. This is only like the 2nd or 3rd time that it's been available. So if you got the Lotro points and you want it, go get it before it's gone. Let's get rid of our little block up here. There we are. Also, I had not been using my, when you create a new character, you get, if you were here for particular years, subscribed to the game, you get, excuse me, the black steel keys. I hadn't been using them. They just sitting in my bank. I went ahead and used them, and got a sophisticated burgers pack. I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. And ended up getting a second one, and they're not tradable, so yay, I got a second one. But let me bring this up here. I was pretty excited about this. So there is the Rakish, not Rakish, sophisticated burgers pack. So now that is in my that is so cool looking. That is now in my wardrobe. I can use it on all my characters, and I can get rid of these. These are worthless now. Actually, they're worth figments of splendor, so I'll break them down. Alright, we have mumbo jumbo, mumbo blah 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 a whole lot. Let's actually play the game. We've been here for 10 minutes, and I haven't played yet. So, currently we are working on a quest. What are we working on? Is this the one? Did I already get the thing from here? I think I did. It was right there. It was that book. Okay. Let me know if the game sound is too loud, and I will adjust it. Very annoyed that it changed everything, sounds and everything, just because I played on my laptop as opposed to my desktop. Those should be separate. The configs and everything for the game, in my point of view, they should be 100% different per computer. You shouldn't have to go change it every time you go to a different computer. Not going to do a whole lot of story time reading in this particular series, because this is just a series based on a challenge to understand how far playing through one expansion can get you in the reward track. So if you're expecting to hear me read a lot of the stories and stuff, the quest dialogues, understand this series is not going to be that. I do have series where I do that. This is not it. Idea being is I want to get through the content as fast as possible so I can see the effects based on our challenge we're working. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Looks like I need to be back over here at Dolven View. We'll take the fast way back. Because Lord of the Rings, I'm sorry, Mines of Moria is a very vertical maze type of dungeon, zone, whatever you want to call it. And even though things look like they're really close, it can take you quite a while to get from one place to the other. Oh. By the way, this is the Gladden server. This is not my, not the Angmar server where I'm doing the Veil of Nines
here. No, we have not seen it.
Let me modify that so I can get back to what I was saying. The voiceover volume was rather loud. Anyway, this is not Angmar where I'm doing my Veil of the Nine stuff.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Pretty good. Looks like poopy. Let's go ahead and not take that. Well, we'll just take it, but I'm not going to use it. That guy there is always wanting me to go to war. He's determined that I should go to war. I keep ignoring him because I want to play through the content and not go to the battle crap.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Here's a sword. I am, by the way, I'm playing this champion as a dual wielder, not a two-hander. So whenever I see weapons like this, I'll actually consider them for putting in my offhand. And I'm basically looking at the stats. I think the one I got right now is probably better than it. I want to see what this looks like though. Yeah, good looking sword.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not. Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Okay, we're going to go into a little instance here.
Above the great forges of Khazad-dûm lies a chamber that was used to cool the rising steam and return it as water to the pools of Moria. What purpose could goblins have within the walls of that ancient chamber?
Greetings.
I find it kind of annoying that to be able to hear those voiceovers that you heard when we first came into the instance where the narrator was explaining what was going on. I like those. I find it annoying that you have to have all of the voiceovers turned on in the audio. You saw me back there changing the volume of it to hear the narrator, because basically means when you click on an NPC, if they have fluff voice that they say like the so and so blah 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 blah, you have to hear that. And I wish they were separated, so there was narrator volume and then NPC babble, I call it volume, so that you could turn off the babble, the crap that means nothing, and keep the narrator. Now my other champion, Lorandor, I believe is his name, or Lorandin. I think it's Lorandin. Which is my main max level character that's playing through the storyline. He's on episode 97. You can go look for that on youtube.com. He is a human, and he wields a two-handed legendary item. Very fun class. I play him in yellow spec for AoE. I'm playing Lorrek here as a red champion, dual wielding. So it's a little bit different. And I love that about this game. Depending on your spec and your weapon layout and everything, it can be very different playstyles on the exact same class. Let's see what we got here. 100 virtue. And cool. That's nice. We could throw that in our shared storage. And move on. Oh, I didn't need to do that. My bad. He was right there with me. It's the only reason you use that is to call the NPC. If he like had issues pathing or disappeared or whatever, you use that to bring him back to you. So I do not believe I need to honk those horns as I go by. We're trying to find and defeat the Moria chieftain. Summoning horn can be used at any time to call Slagvi to your side. So Silly Billy Willy, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good weekend. It's been a very eventful and interesting week on vacation. I'm half looking forward to getting back to work next week, or this Monday, tomorrow, and half not. You know, it's like you love being on vacation, at the same time you kind of want to get back to the norm. Had a blast on the farm. Not gonna lie, the first day setting up the RV and everything was stressful. And the last day breaking it all down was stressful. Those were the two worst days of the trip for me. The rest of it was amazing. I think I put a was that it? Repair the stuck wheel. Oh, here we are. I think I put a picture up on Twitter. I'm not certain. If I didn't, I will do that. Show y'all the sun setting on the farm. That was beautiful. Okay, we need to leave this instance. They really should go back to all of these instances and make it to where that whenever everything's done, it tells you that you have completed, are you ready to leave the instance, and give you a button to hit. Because if you're not used to the game and you go into one of these instances for the very first time, you would literally just be sitting there going, is it stuck? Is it broke? What am I supposed to do? There's nothing that really tells you. It expects you to know how that mechanic works. Where's my guy? That's Mr. War guy over there. Here he is. Slagvi.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
That's a good earring there. What was this? This is medium. Yeah, we'll take the earring and we will replace our talos, whatever it is. Didn't mean to get off my mount. There we are. Alright, so what else do we have? Let me check my quest. Make sure we don't have anything clicked that we don't need clicked that's taking up space over on our quest tracker. And of course we did. Alright, we got two of them here. About epic. We don't have epic. We don't. I don't have the epic running. That's kind of annoying. I wish I did have it going. But I really didn't do the epic up to this point. The only portion I did was just to get into Moria. Because quite literally I was just getting this guy up so that we could run this challenge. Alright, it looks like our next spot's going to be down here in Deep Descent. So let's head that way. Oh, and after we did that, we can see that we finished 8 and we're halfway through 9 now. I believe we were halfway through 8 before. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I remember. Go ahead and grab the stable master here and see if we got
Dwarves
quests.
must fight for dwarves.
As long as it's not a
Dales
fellowship
and dwarves is
quest, I'll
coming.
take it.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the orcs of Moria.
Oops, wrong button as usual.
We can only hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply. What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Don't believe we could do anything here
Dwarves
yet.
must fight for dwarves.
Is it reforgeable already? Well. Oh, the rune. I never did reforge my rune. Okay. We're going to call this Lorrek's Book of Wonder. Reforge item. There we are. Let's take a look at it. Wrong thing. And hold down control, double click on the legendary item. That's not how we do it. Is it right click? Nope, that's not how we do it. Shift, double click, that's it. Shift and double click is how you open it up. Alright, we need to go get a heraldry, a word of mastery, and word of craft. We have a rend bleed damage. Okay. We should do that, because that's not set up. Let's look at my other one. It's made it missing a word of craft as well. Let's go back to Rivendell and take care of that. Is this clickable? Nope, not here. Milestone is definitely clickable. We're going to replace Echidunan. And let's see here. Do I have Rivendell? Yes. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I don't have today? My tea. I need my tea. Alright. Let's look in here at the word of craft. I need 2 words of craft. Isn't that right? Let me check. Yeah, it's the one at the bottom. Word of craft. Physical mastery, blocking, critical rating. I kind of like critical rating a lot. Empowered evasion, parry rating, tactical mastery, Block, evasion. Physical mitigation. That looks pretty good, actually. If we look here, finesse, and we hold our mouse over it whenever we find it. How come I'm not seeing finesse? Thank you. Reduces resist. Reduces block, parry, and evade. Scroll, I don't want to zoom out. Critical rating. That's actually probably what we're going to go with. Yep. Having 2 of them slotted, we get a bonus. We get plus 3% crit hit, critical hit chance on that. And I don't think we have the money for anything else, but we might be able. Might be something in our shared storage. So let's check in there. That's wardrobe. That's not. I don't know what my problem is today. I can't do anything right. Legendary item stuff. It's called. Nope. Would have been nice if I had some in here. I thought I did. Nope. Well, poopy. But, aha, yes, that's what we can do. Let's bring up our reward track. Ancient script right there. So we'll claim some of these. There's ancient script. Ancient script. All right. There we are. We got 1100 ancient script now. And what did we gain here? Ascendant Frost. That is a word to craft. We're not going to be using it. Enhancement runes. Okay, we'll be using those. And Raging Blade damage. I don't have that already on my other one, do I? No, I have wild attack damage. Nope, apparently don't have Raging Blade. Is that a, Yep, it's a yellow. You gain Raging Blade, makes full AoE attack, inflicting heavy damage. Okay, so yeah, we don't need that. So we won't be using that. And Rend, you know, that's a good point. I didn't realize you could do that. Rend. Yeah, it's not in there anywhere. That's interesting. I understand that. That really doesn't make sense to me. Alright, so we've got these things we can use to upgrade, and these that we don't want to use at all. So, let's go look at our traceries. Those are the word of powers. Where's champion at? Champion. It's up here at the top, where hobbits can't reach. Alright, let's look at 50. It's called the Berserker. There we are. Can't stand staring up at the sky. Alright, so we don't have these, even though I think I do actually have them. We have brutal strikes damage. What do I currently have? I have wild attack damage. Okay, so that's the only one I have. I have and fear nothing cooldown. And if I click on this one, I have 2 word of masteries I can put in. Okay, so brutal strikes. Brutal strikes is going to be that one. I do want brutal strikes. Did I buy it? There, now I bought it. Devastating strike damage. That's the initial one. Darn it. Brain, I can't remember. It's wild attack, wild attack, wild attack. Okay, devastating strikes. Seems like an extremely good one to get. Okay, let's slot those. Come on. It's not working with me. And that one there. And we need one more heraldry. Our other heraldry is lion. So we will probably take the exact same thing. Heraldry. Traceries are right here. Lion. That's not lore, I don't think, so we can have a second one. What's going on? Did it work? Yeah, it just didn't make any noise. I was about to do it a second time, which would have sucked. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that in here. Now we're set up. Since we are set up on all of that, let's go ahead and use our stuff here. We'll start always with the heraldry because that's where you get your base benefit. Okay, that's done. Let's go to the other one. It's already done. Okay. Now we'll move on to the ones below. Oh, those are as high as they can go. Here we are. We'll do this one. And go back to this legendary item. Yeah, I don't have very many levels on these slots. It's only one level. Should be able to continue that when I hit 50 and reforge. Alright, so we have Lorrek's Book of Wonder and Farone's Axe of Thunder. I like how you get to name them. That's neat to me. That's net to me. Let's do barter items. I want to come down to this stuff. Map to so-and-so costs 200. I always want to have one. That is a port directly back to here. So I always want one replenished when I come back each time. Alright, we're ready to roll back out to... Actually, let me fix this. It's another thing that's messed up because of the UI between my little notebook and my desktop computer is different. Alright, let's go back out to Moria, Deep Descent. We'll be slightly more powerful now that we slotted our legendary items with some traceries. Okay. This is one of the quests I got right now. Unfortunately, I don't think, yeah, my prospecting is not high enough to be able to mine here. Unfortunate. But I can do this for the quest, you know. So just reiterate, we're halfway through 9 right now. Nice. That extra damage is pretty nice.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dying Ironfoot. If only the elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make a swift victory of this endeavor. We will not retreat before anyone.
Man, that's nice. It actually does really good damage now. Wish that the reuse timer was lower on it. Goblin Slayer. The next one is the advanced version, takes 200. Do I have a Slayer deed rolling? I do not. That's sad. I wish I had one. Do I have one in my bags by chance? Does not look that way. Well, hello there. What a fun build. Holy crap, that is awesome. I'm so used to playing champion on yellow spec, I had no idea red spec was so awesome. There's still nothing more fun than gathering up a bunch of mobs and slaughtering them all in one on the yellow spec. But still, this is pretty cool. That's one of the cool things about Lord of the Rings Online. There's so many different ways to play, and all of them are really fun. I don't think I could play this game for decades and probably never play everything.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us. Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
Yeah.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
What does he want me to do now? Hey, Purple Nova 77, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you to everybody that has helped out with trying to get me to 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. We're sitting at, I think, 703 right now. 1,000 is my goal. What else am I supposed to do? Just set the trap? Or do I go kill any of them? Because I'd like to slaughter them. Oh, knock me out. I think that's it. I don't know if I'm supposed to set any more traps or not. Aim the trap, arm the trap, and lure. Oh, into it. Did I just mess up by killing him? Maybe he'll respawn. We might have made some mistakes. As they say, mistakes were made. I'm sure he'll respawn. He's got to. Well, that one's not dying. What's going on here? Oh, I got the wrong one targeted, don't I? I may have screwed up. I was used to playing my AoE spec. Alright. There you go. Hey, look, he's back. There's your sign. Alright. Let's see here. Love Lord of the Rings and Tolkien. Just started playing Lotro later last week. That's awesome. Lotro is such an amazing game.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
I played EverQuest for over 2 decades. Still play it off and on. I have friends over there that play it non-stop. And I played Lord of the Rings online a little bit over 12 years ago. And compared it to EverQuest and was like, this isn't EverQuest, and I didn't play it. And then came back to it 2 years ago, I think it was. And yeah, I've been hooked on it ever since. It's just an incredible game. I don't know how I managed to not notice this game for a decade. It just blows my mind.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not. It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
What character are you playing? Talking to my brother in Discord. I'm guessing you're in a group out in Velks or something. Ah. That's a good camp. He's headed to Inner Castle. Yep. He keeps dying trying to get to the group. He's in Velkator's Labyrinth, I believe it's called. Velk's, what everybody calls it. And that is on the Teak server, TLP. It's a time lock progression server in EverQuest. And they're currently on the second expansion in that game on that server called Scars of Velius. There we are. Couldn't lean back. Same here. I'm all over anything token related and just found out about this game. And that, you know, and I point that out on the forums over on lotro.com. I point that out all the time, that I meet so many people in my streams that tell me they had no idea there was a Lord of the Rings Online MMORPG. And I'm just like, that is 100% the company who's running the game's fault. They don't advertise. And I don't understand that. The older MMOs, they have a tendency not to advertise. And people don't know they exist. And I've found time and time again that the older MMOs are actually much better than 90% of the modern MMOs. Because they just don't try anymore on MMOs. They go for flashy graphics, fast action, and that's about it. And there's no depth in the games whatsoever. Whereas the older MMOs have a ton of depth. That, and they've been around so long that they have a plethora of content to play through.
For I have a tale of glory to tell.
I mean, this game is super deep. There's so many systems in this
we have
game.
heard no word from him.
We'll take this, but it's not. It's questionably better and not better at all at the same time.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have
Alright, we
surely
ran some
ruined.
quests here at this area. Let's go ahead and take a look at our reward track. We were halfway through 9. We've finished 9. And we're just about to finish 10. So far, it's looking like the guy on the forums was right. That you do get a lot by just playing through.
The orcs from our kingdom.
Anything else here? So what do we got now? Basically go down to this next area. I think we're looking for a lost dwarf down here. And don't get me wrong, I think some of the modern MMOs are a lot of fun, but they're fun for a short while and then there's nothing to do. They don't have any depth, any systems that actually make the game worth continuing to play. The first playthrough is okay, and then that's about it. But as games age, if they keep making content for it, that's the key. Sometimes they get a lot better over time. Just like, what was I trying to think of? Star Wars The Old Republic. I think that game in years to come, many years to come, could end up being something pretty amazing. But they've got to add a lot to it. And I'll tell you, a lot of people hate on New World, but I had a blast the first 30 levels of that game. And then after that, it just kind of died. I think if they keep developing it and try to get deeper systems built into it, evolve the housing system and everything, it could be good as a old MMO 10 years from now.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough? What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Alright, let's take a look at our map. We got stuff a little bit everywhere here. Another interesting old game at this point that pretty much straight up sucked when it first came out and sucked for a number of years is EverQuest 2. They still could use some fixes. The game has some areas that it could definitely be fixed. In particular, the character models could use some serious updates. But over the years, it's gotten better. It's gotten to be a better game. And that game absolutely sucked horribly bad when it was first made. I think the biggest problem with EverQuest 2 when it first came out is when they were designing it, they were trying very hard to make something that wasn't EverQuest. It had the same name, but they were trying to make something, air quotes, different. And it was so different that it was bad. And then years later, they came out with the Knark expansion, and they tried to make it more like the original Ruins of Knark expansion on EverQuest 1, and it was actually a really good expansion. And I think the designers figured out at that point that people didn't want different, they just wanted more of what they were used to. And the game got better. I think that's one of the bigger mistakes that MMO designers make, is whenever they make a follow-up game to their normal IP, like when EverQuest SOE made EverQuest 2, and they were the ones who made EverQuest 1, they try to make something different with just the namesake, and that's a big problem with MMOs. You don't want to do that. If you want to make something different, you should create a new IP to go along with it, because people will compare it to the original, and if it's not a upgraded version of the original, they'll say it's a failure. And that's exactly what happened to EverQuest 2. They need to get rid of the idea of making a new game with the same IP, and understand that at some point you just need to, if you want to upgrade your game, you need to upgrade your game, not make a part 2 of it. If you want to make another MMO that's not like that one, don't call it the same thing with a 2 after it. Call it something new. Give it a brand new IP. Create a new game. Let it stand or fall upon its own 2 feet. Alright, so now we're going around and fixing the signpost to let people know, I think so, tell them it's a dangerous area, don't go down there, blah blah blah. It's been a while since I've read the story on this part. One more sign this way. When we finish this quest hub, we'll check our reward track again, see where we're at this point, or at that point. Alright.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Oh, okay.
Mithril it is called by the elves, and true silver in the common tongue. But the dwarves do not share their own secret name. The hope of finding it has led many dwarves to their doom in Moria, for they seldom heed the dire warnings, and their hearts yearn for Mithril, cold and bright in the dark.
I like these little mini dungeons in Moria. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything in Moria is awesome. They knocked it out of the park. This was the first expansion ever made for Lord of the Rings Online, and it is just amazing. Absolutely massive expansion. There we are.
These halls will be great once more.
Still got a quest for him. Let's go on out here to the middle area. Oh, I love this collection quest here. This deed quest, I should say. Collection deed. We go around and find all the mirrors. I think that's cool. I think we're lagged. There it goes. Alright. So it gives you a quest on each one of them that you find and click, and overall there's I believe there's a deed for finding all of them. I think that's a really cool thing. And it's across the whole expansion. I have discovered Melon Barrage. Don't know if I need to go down here or not. Don't believe I do, actually. Mount up and go back up top. Oh, ding 49. Let's take a look here. We got a point to spend. Spend it right there. And speaking of which, let's look at our virtues. We're at 19 of 24, still going strong. It's a good one. Need to be out there, and I'm trying to remember how you get out there. There's the ramp I'm looking for. Fix these gears. Move behind me. I missed one somewhere. Got that one. Oh, it's that one. I didn't turn to my right when I was over here. If I could get him, please, that would be nice. Thank you. There we are. Alright. It's everything here, I believe. Lagging just a bit here. Oh, my eyes. By the way, if you played mine's Moria and was wondering how I'm able to ride a mount down here, because if you try an ordinary mount, it won't work. You can ride boars and goats in Moria. Horses and reindeer mounts do not work. What? Okay, I had the wrong thing targeted for some reason. I'm like, why is he not hitting him? That's how you get down here fast. Okay, I see it now. That's why I came back this way, is I wanted to figure out how I was supposed to get there.
Dark things dwell now in Moria. Balin came, but we have heard no word from him. Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Let's check out our reward track. Whew, we're all the way up to a third of 12. That's pretty amazing. It's going fast. Alright, let's go light the lamps down here. Did I miss one back here? Oh, it's underneath me. We'll get it when we go back up. Mm-hmm. You always want to run by me. Okay, there's two back up the way. There it is. It's the last one.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Nice. If we cap that one out, we'll put it on one of my other ones. Let's see where we gotta go. Yeah, okay.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs. Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance. May Durin return soon to his halls. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
You go get me a drink and use the restroom here in a moment. Then I need to throw some clothes in the wash. Try to get ready for work. Another work week starting tomorrow.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
The new harvest. Oh, did I not get all of them? Yeah, I need one more.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Says return to Soria. Okay.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of
Good
Khazad-dûm.
one. We will replace one of them with that. Let's get rid of the agility. Yep, it did it. Good.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Old Silvertine City we've discovered. Ah, cool. More virtue. Let's see where we're at. 22 of 24. Getting close. And some more free Lotro coins. Can't argue with that. Free
The
is
time has come
always
to
good.
drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion. Abide here a moment and speak with me. If we are to fight Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
If I remember correctly, there's a riddle down here too that you have to do. He's actually doing some damage against me. Yeah, here's the riddle room. Something he's got on me is really doing something to me. Yeah, it's good. I ran right back through it. Oh, do I not have that yet? Apparently not. Need 2 more of these. Man, that just tears me up. Gosh darn it, don't go past me. Alright, that was 8 of them. Go to the other side, do the other quest. Oh, we lagged there. I remember when I came through here on my yellow champion, I would try to round these up and it never worked because they will just stand there and it won't come over to me. There's always at least one that wouldn't come over. Oh yeah, the crystals. I knew there was something I was supposed to come down here for. That quest is done. We need to destroy one more nest up here on our way back to turn in these quests. Then we'll see where we stand on our reward track. For anybody just joining us, this particular stream is a challenge to see if it's correct or not that you can work your way through the whole reward track for a season by simply playing through the content of Mines of Moria on a character at level of that expansion. So that's what we're attempting here. Which is why I'm not taking the time to sit and read each of the quest dialogues. Here's our last nest. Just rushing through it is all we're doing. Let's go turn these two quests in. Is this why I didn't have the riddle? There we are. You have found a plaque bearing the strange runes of Falgeter Twist Tongue, author of the papers you found in Katub Zahar. Man, I'm going to say it correctly eventually. When translated, they read as follows. I can sizzle like bacon. I am made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but lack a good leg. I peel layers like onions, but still remain whole. I can be long like a flagpole, yet fit in small holes. What am I? Let's go ahead and go up here and turn in these two quests, then we'll go try to answer the riddle. Anybody got an idea of what the answer is to the riddle? Without looking it up?
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. These halls will be great once more. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Oh, I see where it's trying to send me. Alright, so now we have to get some more ore samples, and we'll go try to answer the riddle. Blue tinged ore sample. Always runs by me. Very annoying. And I hate those mobs. They just rip through me. Can we see what they do? Reflected 24 acid damage to the morale of Lorrek. 44, 24. He's got acid damage. I don't know. But they really hurt me pretty bad. If I can find the right button to hit. See that? Wow, that big hit at the end he did. What's this here? Dissolving armor. Oh, I see them all on the other side. We will go back over to the side behind me, though, after we get done with this, because I want to do the riddle. Where's the last one? Don't think it's down there. We'll go this way. I think I see it. Yeah, right up in front of me. Alright, let's go answer the riddle. Anybody figure it out yet? Alright, so there is a snake. I think it's a snake. I was right. You saw the riddle of the serpent. There is another plaque on the east wall of the room. That would be this wall over here. Come on, swing. Spike is inscribed with a riddle in Felgeir's strange language. At night I come without being fetched. By day, though lost, I am not gone. All know me, but only the ocean heeds my call. Anybody? I believe it's the moon, which is right here. Oh, you gotta click on the chest in front of it. You have found a strange rune marked key within the chest.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Just too bad it's agility instead of might. But I like the armor. I like the armor a lot.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
I think I'm going to take it just for the armor. About time for me to shave again.
The House of Durin will live forever!
Bestowed. It's going to be reflections. That's this thing I was talking about finding all of the unbroken mirrors. You know, there's a broken one right there. Cool. And what else?
The day of the dwarves is coming. Oh, glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria.
Silver time loads. All right. No other turn-in over here. Nope. Let's check our reward track. We are up to 10, more than that. We're just started working on 15. So, yeah, it's going fast. We've gotten through more than a tenth of the reward track so far. And silver time loads is going to be... Actually, where did he say? Chamber of the Cross. Right here. Oh yeah, it's up here. We still gotta go plant that flag over here. Let's go do that. Let's use this to get to Dullen View. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ow, my arm. Oh. Let's see if we can find our way over there. We have planted the banner. Alright, so now we need to go back over and make our way up here. You know, I thought that was a person standing there. That was a monster. Mistakes were made. That one? No, it's not. Alright. It was actually broken. Getting tired.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
There we are. That one's completed at least.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
I was stuck there for a second. I remember this. This is a trap. You think you can get down from here, but all three sides just fall to nothing. I went the wrong way. Not where I thought it was. That makes my stomach queasy. I believe I can make this. That's why I thought he's basically sending me over to this quest guy that I've already talked to. But I'll take the free experience.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Here we are. We are in the middle of 15. Okay. So now the Chamber of Crossroads is the only thing left. It's up this way. I think I can make my way there from here. But not that way. That's death. Here we are. This is what we're looking for. I always thought this was beautiful, looking right here. So cool.
If we are to find Mithra in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
There's Bullseye.
We must be cautious. Dwarves have not lived here for long years.
Alright, we're back on the epic quest line.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. I doubt that Lord Balin still lives. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not. Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment. Perhaps soon we shall stand face to face with Lord Balin.
Alright. Oh, here's one more right here.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Major quest hub.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the orcs of Moria. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. The House of Durin will live forever!
Alright. And we need to set our milestone here. Where is it at? There it is. We'll go ahead and get rid of this one. No, don't get rid of Rivendell. We'll be going back there. Deep Descent. Alright, now there's a hidden deed right here. This well, if you jump in it, you get a deed from doing that, and you will plummet all the way to the waterworks and die. But you can retreat and it'll revive you at the waterworks, at which point you can go grab the stable master down here. There we are.
Greetings, friend.
We don't actually want to be
lost?
here. We want to be upstairs where we were just at. So we'll go back. Chamber of the Crossroads. Oh, my arm hurts. Oh, man. Alright, it's been an hour and 47 minutes. We've got a whole lot done here. We'll check our reward track one more time. We are just about to finish 15. The first really cool thing that I want is at 25. Incomparable Coffer of the Gaffer's Delight. I believe this gives you the portrait frame of the potatoes. That looks really cool. And I think you'll get Samgi. My brain's gone dead. Anyway, you get Samwise. You get him as a person you can put in your home. I believe that's what's in that coffer. We'll find out. So we're a little ways away from that. But we've made good progress by simply playing through the Mines of Moria expansion. We have barely scratched the surface. We did Dovin View, Silvertown Loads, and we're about to start up here at Durin's Way area. There's still this huge area in the middle here. This one over here with all of the, I call them Arex. I can't remember what they're called in this game. It's the flying, female bird women's, whatever. Zillamelik is a whole massive place down here. Nudmelik is also a massive place. All these that you see with names are massive. Redhorn Loads, I love that area. That's always fun. The Flaming Deeps and the Waterworks. I enjoy the Waterworks a lot. It looks really cool down there. And then the little follow-up that not everybody does, the Foundations of Stone. It's kind of the end game of Mines of Moria over here. Oh yeah, and the outside area. Whatever it is. It's a snowy little region up there. Point is, this is a massive region. It was a whole expansion and one of the largest expansions I've seen in an MMO, honestly. So the fact that we've gotten all the way up to level 15. There it is, of the reward track. And we've barely scratched the surface of this expansion is a good sign. I think that playing through Mines Moria may very well get you the whole reward track, but we shall find out. That's going to do it for this particular stream. I hope y'all had fun. Please hit the follow over on Twitch and Twitter. Be sure to hit the subscribe on YouTube. If you would, everybody go to youtube.com/Ferone. It's down there in the list. youtube.com/Ferone1. There's a 1 at the end of it. And subscribe to me, please. We're at 700-ish. Right over 700. I'm trying to get to 1,000. That's my big milestone I'm trying to hit. So please go over there and help me out with that. Until next time, which will be here shortly. I'm just going to take a short break. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Ferone the Gnome. And I'm signing off. Go check out Ferone.com, by the way. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye!